Welcome back to Raging Echoes Randomizer. 99 tasks to the next area. But before we get there, we have the next relic. 620 points. And we always get at least 30 points, since we finished all the easy tasks. We're in the medium stuff now. So that is 21 or fewer if we get some inadvertent higher level tasks done. Which is theoretically possible. It really, really depends on what tasks we get. Among the 156 medium tasks left on here, there are definitely some doozies. Or we can get a whole bunch of really easy things. Also an option. Like this, kill 30 bandits. That is doable. Task complete. 30 points. A few interesting things about bandits here. They are a Slayer task, so we got some Slayer XP. Also switched up to defensive casting for a little bit. Get a few defense levels. We can afford it. Next, casting not till 110 combat or something. Well, that's alright. A little more defense would be helpful. Next up, kill some more few things, maybe. Make a 4-dose potion. Very possible if you, very trivial if you picked the correct relics. We have different ones, so we need to actually work for it. This was all technically possible over in the starting regions, but having the desert here makes it more easy just to buy an amulet mold. Would have needed to get that as a rare drop from a barbarian or from the construction. No need to worry about that. What we might need to worry about is successfully cutting a jade. Nope, did that. Then we need to smelt some silver. We have a few in the bank. Then we need to make the jade amulet and string it. And we are on the wrong spell book. I do like to just keep being on ancients, but it keeps on not working out. Enchant, level 2 enchant, the Jade Amulet, for an Amulet of Chemistry. And my vial of water evaporated when I went into the desert. That's hilarious. I've got more of those, don't worry. Just need to go to the bank here. You know, super inconvenient having to go from the fairy ring, or the tree there. Anyways. Potions. Don't have very many herbs right now because of everything. We don't even need to clean that. We already have a Raynor here. Alright. 4-dose. Possibly. I hope. I think it's a chance. No. Alright. We can't make that many more prayer potions, so we need to consider our options here, I guess. There we go. Went and got a few more herbs, but it was taking far too long. And I had some extra Raynors in the bank. 1 4-dose defense potion created. Gonna save the rest of these Raynor unfinished potions for when we can make the additional prayer potions. Because that'd be a lot more useful than all these defense potions. Well, that's alright. We'll use the last 4 charges on this amulet too, I guess. It's something. Oh yeah. Herblore. That was a whole thing. After that, the echoes say we should cast Claws of Jagex. So it is back out to the Mage Arena. Have to cast it 100 times inside, and then use it 1 time outside. Cast Claws of Jagex 101 times. Complete. 30 points. Might just stay on regular magic for a little bit here. It's okay. Echoes say the next thing we need to do, complete the Flowering Bush event. Back to some forestry. we'll see what we're going to be chopping. Only took a few events, and we got it. We still can't do the roots or the pheasant event, and the roots are like the real big bark one. So if we get the tasks that require a whole pile of bark before we get the roots, that would be unfortunate. So clicking on a bunch of stuff, harvesting things, moving them around. Seems to work. More pollen and bushes. Got some experience in like farming and hunter from the other events. I got a few farming levels. That's something. Farming is by far our lowest skill currently. What else do we even have that's even remotely lower? We got stuff in the 50s and 29 farming. That's pretty wild. Let's keep clicking on things, moving between them. It's a system here. It is a system. But yeah. Forestry is definitely something. It's definitely something. See how much bark we have in total here once this event is done. We got a little bit. We've done a decent amount of forestry events. Really, kind of the last time we were. Did do quite a few events without getting the one we needed last time. This one went much quicker, which I appreciate. Let's actually just finish the event here. Another set, huh? Wild. Just here. Oh, wow. Right next to each other. That is expedient. And it's done. 30 points. And 163 more bark. Okay. If we view the forestry kit, we have 4,709 bark now. That's pretty good. Maybe one of these leagues someday, they're gonna have the bark multiplied. That'd be great. Echoes. What you got for me? Pickpocket a Varrock guard. Done. Next. Couldn't be faster than that. Smith 250 mithril bolts unfinished. Okay. I had mithril bars in the bank. And so we're done. 30 points. Task. Next one will be create the divine rune pouch. Okay. A few problems with that. Getting a divine rune pouch requires a thread of Elidinus. Requires Tombs of a Mascot. Requires Beneath Cursed Sands. So, let's continue with Beneath Cursed Sands. Somewhere. It was right here. Just talk to a guy. And then the fight begins. Against the head Menifite guard. He's gonna stab us. We're gonna heal with Blood Barrage. Seems to be fairly effective. This quest requires lots of different combat styles. So we'll see how we do. Brought some food, in case we needed it. Looks like we might be able to manage here. Ow. We also could run away and stuff. That's also an option. We eat a little bit. It's gonna keep poking us. Defense-wise, we have no defense. So it's a slight problem. Heal. Poke. Splashing. Yeah, plus 100% accuracy. Unfortunate. Oh yeah. This is not the most difficult boss fight in the quest. And Ice over there is also winning. So, that's good. Ow. We win! Just barely. This technically counts as a fight, I suppose. Protect from magic. Face the wrath of Slightly faster willow short bow with mithril arrows. As a plus, it also can't hit the lowest hits, so minimum hits like a 3. It's getting the job done. Also, this is not much of a fight. Next one. That'll be more of a something. Now for a real fight against the champion of Skyros. He walks towards us. We run away. Shoot the bow. 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 Means the Skyros are eternal. Would rather they didn't. Plus 100% accuracy is really doing work here. Pew pew. Run a little bit, shoot a little bit, run a little bit, shoot a little bit. Born of the Shadows. Attack that Shadow Rift. Max hits are not impressive. It is mithril arrows. Technically, we could bring range pots or turn on the range prayer or something. Well, this is okay. Take out the scarabs. Get away from melee distance. Just in an effort to not get hit by the Mega Blast. That does damage. That does damage. We don't really have any passive healing or anything. That's a slight problem. Ow. Let's just use a little bit of prayer potion there. Not a luxury we really have either, since we can't make more prayer potions, really. We make like a handful more, but not enough to actually be usable. So it's magic. We'll keep running. One thing we do have is potentially infinite swordfish. So we got that going for us. Range. 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 Wait for that. Man. This is a doable fight. This is fine. Things could be worse. Things could be worse. And things will be worse. Very, very soon. And here, little guy. Okay. Oh, yeah. The hits are not large. They're at least accurate. That's at least something. Some shadow thing again. Away from that. Also don't want to be in melee distance, just in general. Whole range prayer business. That's kind of the idea here. Pew pew. Yep. More than enough supplies. That part's under control. Don't get burned by that. Let's give us a little Slayer XP. That's funny. Heal a little bit. Stay away from him. Because of that. We got poisoned. Rude. There you go. And now for something completely ludicrous. The Colossal Blade Menophyte Ak boss fight. Completely reasonable things are happening. Melee required. Melee gear, not good. I wish I had a dragon scimitar. Even a dragon longsword. Anyways. Colossal Blade. Oh yeah. Shadow Clone. Get rid of that. And don't get in the way of that attack. Bonk. Oh, this is not a very good weapon. Ah, range attack's not helping. It's very slow. That's the main problem here. Dodge that. Okay. Doable? Perhaps. Alright, we need to get rid of these shadows faster. Do a little bit of damage. There you go. Dodge that. When we get the actual bonks in it, it's not too shabby. We could probably turn on a extra prayer or something. Might be worth doing. Bonk. There's that. Yeah, getting hit by multiple combat styles is not ideal. My goodness. Okay. Let's turn on some prayers. Why not? Touch that. These range attacks are not helping. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. This is definitely the weapon for the job here. My goodness. There's that. Bonk. Could also just try to letting the shadows hit us, but our defense is also not good at all, so that's also not really great of an option. And we can get rid of the shadows. Just takes a little bit. Right. Bonk. Bonk. What a weapon. What a weapon. We're definitely getting ahead. Damage and everything wise. I say it's going good. Bonk. Well, this one's more of a magic guy. That's also not good. Alright. Bonk. This is not raising my hopes for this to be the weapon of choice here. Ow. Mage guy. Even protect from magic might be a good idea. Ow. I'm sure this guy hits high too, though, so. Bonk. And another snack. Okay. Deal with the mage. Ow. And down that one goes. Bonk. Bonk. Almost done. We made it! Even if it wasn't pretty. Let's just finish the fight here. Beautiful. Ridiculous, but beautiful. Beneath Cursed Sands. Complete. 2 quest points, Tombs of a Mascot, 50,000 agility, which was multiplied by 8, was that 400,000 or something crazy? Agility experience. Cursed Parasite, Circlet of Water. Now, level 73 agility. Unfortunately, the Chaos Power Sand is not itself a very good weapon. We need to get a gem or something for that, and that's also unlikely. It's decent enough against scarabs, which is going to be something. But for the most part, that was just 80 points for getting access to a thing that gives 30 points. It's less of actually a medium task and more of a little tiny bit of extra that you get while doing the raid here. Which is something we are in no way, shape, or form ready for. But we can try. And we can fail. But we can try. Oh, what was that? Kill a campfire with the Chaos Power Sand. Oh boy. These guys are here now. I guess that technically counts as a cow fight. The Kefri? I mean, we didn't really actually kill it. We didn't actually kill it. Dying. Poisoned. I don't have anti-poison. That might have been a good idea to have. Oh, Kefri's back. Oh boy. Oh, the last phase of Kefri. Are we almost dead? We just about managed this. It's probably gonna be about all we're gonna be able to do. We don't have access, really, to very many buff potions, or prayer potions, or food that is better than, like, swordfish, or much of anything. We made it through the first room. Used some food unnecessarily. And now we're in a bad spot. Alright. Zebak isn't going too bad so far. We did get poisoned again. So we got that going for us. Which is nice. Where do we need to stand for the waves here? A little bit further. Oh, we got hit by the waves. Don't do that. I intentionally did not stand there, I would argue. Wild stuff. Alright. Well, after this, we got 2 down, we actually get some supplies. I guess that's technically something. This is a 0 level raid, though. Which is about all we could really accomplish. I think that still counts for getting the thread? That's the idea, at least. And down goes the second boss. Had more problems with the monkey's room than Baba here, honestly. It's mostly just kind of going. Also appreciating the full heals after each boss fight and everything. That's really helping out. Gonna get hit by things. Do our best. Dodge another rock by sitting next to a rock, which totally makes sense. That is weird. Not sure where these other baboons are coming from. They're not helping. Get another piece of food here. They get hit by rocks. That does help out quite a bit. Ow. Oh, just finished the fight. Pain. Not sure why these other baboons are around here. They're doing something. Being a nuisance is what they're doing. Sigh. Okay. Using a smelling salt is being very, very helpful here. Against. Okay. Really getting us from hitting no damage to hitting some damage. Now, gotta go do this now. Red, black, red, black. doable-ish. Things could be worse. Things could be worse. Okay. Magical. There's a defense and a combat level. I'll take it. I'll take it right now, honestly. Let's see here. Blasting, it's fine. We're going into last phase here pretty soon. We've turned black. That's fine. Okay. Bonk. And now this part. Touch that. Try to dodge some of the things. That'd be great. I'm not using any offensive prayers. That's alright. Oh, there you go. Maybe this is like a 5 or a 6 down or something. Not good. Not good. Is it gonna be another one? Might be another one. Please hit one more time. There you go. And now, the next part. Alright. We've got a few things going for us here. Pew pew! Nice and slow. Nice and easy. Nice and pattern. I guess I don't even need prayer at the start here. It's a good thing to just remember to have on. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. I think I want a range prayer going. About a little bit here. Oh yeah, we got supplies. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Okay. Look at all these supplies. We can totally do this. Well, this almost run out. Still have 2 left. Here's another one. Just need to not die. Which could be a small issue. Let's see. Level 0. Just about gets the job done here. Okay. Next. What do you think? Don't you switch prayers? Don't you switch things you're doing over there? I'll try to pray correctly. And run away from things. Too much to consider. We're just going to do our best. Over here. Try to dodge some rocks. Try to dodge some of that. Another way for this. How neat. How neat. Okay. Heal up. And now, the last phase. Dodge. 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 Where's your best choice? Perhaps not. ambrosia. Willow Shortbows, don't fail me now. Okay. There you go. That took an eternity. And that was Novice. And we didn't get a loot here, unsurprising. But can we just get the thread? No. Okay. This thread should be a 1 in 10. So that would take maybe 10 hours. It also goes down in amount eventually per kill. So in theory it's possible. In practice, it is not really viable time-wise. We will call it. Because we're also not going to be getting any actual loot here with 51 minute 0 in rage or whatever. So that is not good. Oh. So, we're going to save this medium task that would take probably 10 hours. We didn't use any of the prayer potions, so at least we have that going for us. But let's just say, Willow Shortbow, Colossal Blade, pretty atrocious, honestly. We're going to save this for the end of medium, if not later, if not never. We gave it an attempt. It's just really, really unviable. Kind of similar to the earlier task of getting the Lava Battle Staff from the Calphite Queen. Technically, maybe physically possible. Technically, maybe it's not gonna happen by the end of the week. At least not well. So we're gonna do something else. Pretty much the only thing we did manage was into the Tombs mini quest here. And that was definitely a little something. We get like a lamp for this or something. The mask you can get some way after finishing this and going through and picking up all the pieces in the dungeon. And that is not a task or anything. That's alright. Antique lamp for XP. Could put into magic. That's the least completing more tasks right now. Although we could just put some defense XP. That's more what we are working on currently. Not gonna get us too many combat levels or levels, it's just fine. 1.2 million, that'll get us where we want to be. 79 defense, 105 combat. It's gonna be helpful at least. Oh yeah. This is good gear. Alright, back to the wheel. Moved that task over to the hard tier where it belongs. Honestly, there's a few more on here that really should be in the hard tier at least. We'll worry about that when we get them though. What are we doing now that we've failed the last thing? Cook 20 pike. What a equivalent to doing raids task that is. Turns out, cooking pike is very difficult without having raw pike. Previously fished 9 raw pike for beginner clue scroll shenanigans. So 1 more got us that task done. One thing it would be theoretically possible to get pike from the random event River Trolls, which would be like level 149, and an uncommon drop. Just ridiculous. And it's only a medium task. Nice, relaxed fishing and cooking. Doesn't matter that our best ranged weapon is a willow short bow. Honestly, like knives might be better, technically. Just because they're so fast. Anyways, it's cooking some trout. No, cooking some pike. That's the task we're trying to do here. Everything's working great. Do we have to... I think we cooked some pike for beginners. Or was that trout? It was something. We're done now, though. There you go. 30 points. Next up, we get... complete the Wilderness Agility course. Okay. There's a whole thing here with tickets and loot and stuff. It's a task later. There it is. 30 points for just going around here one time. Raging Echoes want us to turn in 10 spring squirk juices to Osman. It's going to require a lot of spring garden squirt collecting. 40 spring fruit squished into 10 glasses. That's a bunch of farming levels. Up to 38, which is pretty good. And then it was also reach base level 30s for 30 points. Almost got to 40. I've been 80 points. Man, 30 points there. And we turn them into Osman. Where's Osman? Because I'm diplomatic visit. Is it about the squirks? What does it work? Talk about squirks. Have some squirks. 162,000 XP. 10 spring squirks to Osman. He's gonna give them to him. Well, it works. Level 69 thieving. Wild. Well, plenty of levels. Keep doing these double tasks and stuff. Gets through it nice and quick. Equip the Tome of Water. Oh, that's another brutal one. The Tome of Water drop rate is indeed 5 times normal. But the reward permits from actually doing Temporos are regular amount. So it's not like we're getting 8 times and then another 5 times or anything. That makes the Tome of Water 1 in 320 when we have 43 rewards here. That is not good chances. We got some Spirit Flakes, some Soaked Pages, some fish, which is great. The big harpoon fish, that's a different task entirely. There's a tackle box. Some nails, and that's it. Okay. We obtained a big harpoon fish. Well, that's fun. Now that is not a Tome of Water. This is another wildly excessive task. 1 in 320, even with the leagues. My goodness. Big harpoon fish isn't even really more common. That's wild. If we wanted to do this, we'd be doing very many tempo skills to an almost outrageous degree. 1 in 320 during leagues, that's still really bad. There's another task at 25 Temporos. If we get that first, we could keep working on this, but that's just going to complete more tasks. This is another thing in the kind of unreasonable level here. If we get like a few per game and it takes so long, this is a situation where if we had the harpoon and could do 1 cycle games with everybody else on the Temporos worlds, it would actually be significantly quicker to a degree that's actually relatively possible. We got the pages that we can't put in a book because we did not get it. We really need to be making decisions here of what is reasonable and what is not going to happen. And doing like 9 times more Temporos. We did 10. So we need to do like nearly 100 to have a reasonable chance And it's not guaranteed or anything. This is too rare of a drop. Again, physically possible, outrageous time investment with the wrong relics. Another task where at least we tried. What can we actually do here? Fill 15 hard clue collection log slots. Alright. Actually, completely fine. We have hard clues in the bank from the last time we did hard clue things. And we only need a whopping 2 more unique collection log slots here. So realistically, 1 more here could really get it done. And we could even get some really nice stuff. Like a Rune Playbody H3 and an Armor Page 3 and some Rune Axes. Okay. 1 more collection log slot, please. And we get 2. Bandos D-Head Body and a Pith Helm. That Bandos D-Head Body is pretty good. And apparently we already had this shield here. Wild. Okay. I think that's going to be our best D-Hide. So that's fun. We could wear this instead of the regular rune plate. Might as well. Yeah, duplicate H1 shield. Well, that's something. Okay. Some more clue stuff back in the clue stuff section. Store all the other loot here. Well, we actually need to go do a task that needs more space, I suppose. Like the next one, perhaps? Or it'll be super easy. Maybe also possible. Oh yeah, equip some steel armor. Ah yes. Very similar to getting a drop from a raid. That isn't kind of steel armor. I would say steel medium helm is steel armor. Being ridiculous. Steel plate skirt. It's only some, too. Not even a full set. Okay, what do you want from me? Did we already do this? We might have already done this. Accidentally at some point. Steel armor. They need steel plate body. Close enough. There's also equip some black armor if you want to go up another tier here. Instead, buy a Snapdragon from Pirate Jackie the Fruit. We could get up to 68 of these. Maybe make some super restores. There's also this pirate hook. That's a whole separate thing. We just need to buy 1. There's 1. 30 points. Next, and potentially second to last, make a pie for Romilly. And of course, we can't make a pie for Romilly here in the Cook's Guild without entering the Cook's Guild. Never been here before. It's not the chef's hat though. It's for a clue scroll. Romilly, he's at a pie shop. Want a pie? Make a pie? Is there any out of stock? He needs pies. Make a pie? I'll make a pie for you. What kind of pie you need? This is now the last task we need. 26 meat pies, please. Oh no. That is a lot of pies. I got these pies out of the bank. Ah, it counts. Amazing. I got those pies from Gourmet Implings. Didn't have to cook them or anything. There is a task for cooking a whole bunch of pies. Didn't need to, though. Alright. That is 8,000 points. Enough to unlock a tier 6 relic. Okay. Put my chef's hat away here. Something. Take a look. New relics. Tier 6. Only 2 possibilities. And no passives. We have Total Recall. Get a Crystal of Echoes. Stores a coordinate, hit points, prayer, special attack energy. Then you can teleport to there with exactly everything you had later. We only can store one location, but that is interesting. You can teleport out of the wilderness, no problem. Doesn't work in instances, though, which is unfortunate for a lot of things. And various other locations this won't work in, like quest areas, minigames, etc. So yeah, essentially, you can use this in non-instanced, non-quest areas to have always full HP, prayer, special attack, and also just to teleport to somewhere over and over, which is very interesting. Would definitely pair better with a teleport really close to a bank, but still would save significant amounts of travel time. And the other option is Banker's Note. You get the Banker's Note. Note and unnote anywhere, including instances. Use items on it to unnote or note them as much as you like a bank. Activate it to note or unnote things over and over again. And customize how many are noted and unnoted. So it's like having a bank everywhere, but only for things you already have in your inventory. So bring noted prayer potions, noted food, just keep on taking more out. Would definitely be very good, especially if you had a whole pile of resources like we don't have. So, only 2 possibilities here. Does a lot of similar things in a lot of similar ways. Infinite health and prayer in non-instances, and then also in instances, but also this one can teleport you to anywhere, not in an instance. Different options. We don't get to choose. Not too often. There's only 2 things on the wheel here. Honestly, either would be fine. Depends what we get up to. But we get, for our 6th relic, Banker's Note. It's pretty cool. Select it. Confirm. There it is. Next one, not until double the points. So, it's not looking great currently. Next area, only 80 tasks though, so that's something. Let's grab out a pile of things that are notable. Got some cooked chicken. Use the chicken on the note. Now it's noted. Use the chicken on the note. Now it's unnoted. Use chicken on here. Note quantity. Say 5. Now note items in batches of 5. So unnote quantity, batches of 5. So if you don't want to fill your entire inventory up with stuff, say you have potions and food or something, you can make only some of them show up. And toggle it. Well, now unnote items when activated. Unnote 5 chicken. Use all the chicken. Use all the chicken. Just unnotes the last thing you did. So there's definitely plenty of places where this is very helpful. We can definitely figure some stuff out with that, depending on what the tasks are. Next time. Goodbye.